And welcome to today's webinar. Today we're going to be talking all things international payments. My name is Uke from GoNomad, and we have with us Ali from Payoneer as well, who is going to be walking us through all that we need to know when it comes to international payments. Ali, you want to say hi to the audience?
Hi, everyone. Hi, okay. Thanks for having us, first of all. And thanks to everyone who's joining this webinar. I hope it will be as insightful and helpful for you and your businesses as possible.
Awesome. Great to have you. Hi, everyone. Once again, thank you for joining. We're coming to you live from multiple locations. Of course, that's the beauty of being global businesses, right? And so today we're going to be learning the A to Z of international payments, Pioneer's Guide to Getting Paid Globally. So as a business owner who's trying to do business cross-border, you're trying to do business with customers from the US, customers from the UK, customers from Ireland, wherever in the world your customers and your clients are, right? This is the webinar. This is the one training that you need to pay attention to be able to learn how you can get your business properly set up to process payments globally, right? Without any hassle at all. And if you're familiar with, depending on where you're watching us from, for us in the African part of the world, we tend to face a lot of challenges when it comes to processing and receiving international payments with ease, right? And so that's why we've been able to secure a partnership with Payoneer to be able to take those struggles away, right? And basically offer us a very simple way of taking payments and processing payments easily. So no matter what your business is, this is the right webinar for you. As long as your business is looking to do business with clients and customers all over the world, this is the training that you should be on. And it is so, we're so excited to have every single one of you. And of course, this promises to be very insightful. All right. We're going to be having several insightful tips and tricks and also strategies being shared by the Payoneer team as well as the GoNomad team. So stick it out. Be with us for the next hour. We're going to walk you through exactly what you need to know, right? So very soon I'm going to be taking a bit of a back seat so that Ali can get started walking us through. I see we already have almost 10 people right here in the room already. We're expecting way more, right? So of course, more and more people are going to join in. But before we have other people join, I'd like to know where everyone is from. Put in the comments where you're watching us from right now. Just say hello. Let's know who is in the room at the moment. So want to see your hello. Say hello, where you're watching us from, where you're tuning in from. Excited to be here. Welcome, Olawumi. Great to see you. Great to have you. Welcome, Atibe. Great to have you. Great to see you. Thank you so much, everyone. We're really excited. This is going to be a very, very practical guide that all business owners need for their businesses globally. Thank you again for joining. Thank you, Liberty from Brazil. Good to see you. So we already have presence from most parts of the world already. It's exciting to see. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so we're getting started in a bit, right? And Saeed, good to see you. Thank you. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Good to have you. And we are going to be taking it away real soon. Okay, great. Lagos, thank you, Lagos. Thanks for tuning in. Lagos, Nigeria. Mary's from Nigeria as well. Great to see the Nigerians being represented. If you're just joining, let's keep the fire going. Say hello, where you're tuning in from, where you're watching us from. It will be good to meet you. It's going to give us perspective of who exactly is in the room with us. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined in already. Okay, once again, this webinar is brought to you by GoNomad and Payoneer. And of course, you're going to be learning about exactly what we do, what we have to offer, and why exactly this is the right room for you. Utiba is also joining in from Lagos. Thank you so much for joining. All right, it's 4 minutes past the hour of 5 p.m. All right, and I believe it is the right time for us to get started already. We're already more than 10. Great, we're already more than 10 in the room. So I believe it's a good start for us already. Okay, Ali, I believe are you all set? Let's put you up on screen. Okay, everyone, this is the time that you pay the most attention. Ali is going to be taking it away right now, and he's going to get started with the trading right already. All right, so let's pay close attention and put away all distractions, and he's going to be walking us through from Payoneer's perspective how exactly we can set up our business in a way that seamlessly processes global transactions without any hassle. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over now to Ali, who is, of course, from the Payoneer team. Okay.
Great. Thanks again, Oke. So, welcome again, everyone, to this guide to getting paid globally. As you know, any of you has an existing business in the African continent or anywhere around the world, and you've already set up an entity in the US, in the UK, or even back at home. You've secured your first customer, whether you're a service provider or you're selling products. You set up your e-commerce store. You're already having customers delivering services, and now it's time to get paid. Now, what we notice is that in a lot of, let's say, the in a lot of the African countries, there's so many challenges that you could be facing. Sorry, okay, can we please pull up the presentation on the screen for everyone to see? Thank you. Great. Um, you face a lot of challenges, and we're going to be speaking about these challenges and the solutions that we can offer through our platform. I'll just give a quick introduction about myself. My name's Ali. I'm a business development manager with Payoneer, and I look after customers in the Middle East and Africa regions, dominantly in the African continent, from North Africa to Mid and Southern Africa. And just to give you some history about Payoneer, why we're reliable and we can be trusted. We've been in the market since 2009. We're a Nasdaq listed business, so we're a public company in the US. We have over 5 million customers who use our platform in more than 200 countries that we support. We have 25 offices across different locations around the globe, and that's also growing. We have over 1,000 strategic partnerships globally, more than a team of 3,000 plus global employees, and we have a total annual payouts of around 50 billion US dollars. Now, actually, before we speak about the pain points, do you guys mind telling me in the chat if you already have an existing business or you're setting up your business? And if so, if you could tell me a little bit about the kind of business that you run or the industry that you're working in.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I think that's a good one there. So let's have everyone share what your business is, share what you do, share what countries also. Let us know what countries in the world are you looking to process payments from. So what kind of business are you into? What's the nature of your business right now? Where are you looking to process payments from? Where are you looking to expand your business into? Are you looking to work with customers from the UK, the US, right? So let us know what your business is about. What do you do? Okay. So we have someone says he's a travel agent, so he runs a travel consulting agency. All right, great. So we have travel consulting in the house. All right, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let us know what you do and as well where you're looking to process payments from. That will give us a good insight on how exactly we can provide even more content for you. Thank you.
Definitely. I'm going to be going along with the presentation, but everyone, please feel free to share your industry, your background, or your kind of business so that I can try and customize it a little bit for you. So we have here Saeed, says he's a travel agent. While we go through in the next slides, I'm going to speak a little bit more about the travel industry and some of our global partners who are in the travel and tourism business that we've partnered with to support them with the payouts they make to their vendors and to their marketplace sellers. So, going into pain points faced specifically by African businesses, we we took a look around. We spoke to some existing customers and to some potential businesses in the region. And what we realized is there is difficulties in getting access to global banking solutions, and here I mean reliable global banking solutions. Company that once you rely on and you link all your systems to doesn't suddenly stop supporting your country or stop supporting your industry. Unpredictable currency conversion rates, limited payment methods for your global clients, no option to send a payment link or to receive payments by credit card from a lot of countries with the help of one platform. And of course, there's challenges getting paid from clients in far geographies or other continents. Great. I can see Aaron expanding into sub-Saharan Africa and the UK. You're in the FMCG sector. Okay, so it's goods trading. And Guido, you're a virtual assistant and a dropshipper. Excellent. So I'll get back to those points as well as we go through the presentation. Let's first talk about how our system can address these pain points from one very easy to use and very straightforward platform. So the first thing is that we enable you to do is to get paid. So you can get paid from any size of business in over 200 countries, whether it's a small company or a big company, they can pay you directly to your Payoneer account. E-commerce, if you're an e-commerce business, we have multiple solutions to help you get paid, either by using a third-party payment gateway and using us as the bank account or the back end of that payment gateway, or using our payment gateway directly, Payoneer Checkout, and marketplaces. We're preferred payment partners to uh, Amazon, Wish, Noon, Jumia, and we're also exclusive payment partner with eBay, with Airbnb, a lot of the globally successful marketplaces across different industries, whether it's goods, travel, as I was mentioning earlier, to Saeed, Booking.com, and Airbnb. We're their preferred payment platform. And if you're a vendor on these websites or a seller, one of the easiest ways to get paid your share of the sales is through a Payoneer account. You can also make payments. So suppliers, again, as long as they're businesses, anywhere in the world, 200 plus countries and territories covered, you can pay them directly into their Payoneer accounts or into their local bank accounts. You can pay freelancers who support you with your business, pay other businesses, and global corporates who provide you with a good or with a service. Now, how we make this possible? We make this possible by having a global banking and payment network, by having multi-currency accounts, which are optimized for different foreign exchange flows and where we try and optimize costs as much as possible. In some regions, we also provide capital advances for e-commerce sellers and Amazon sellers. Billing and invoicing. When you send a client a payment link, it's with the option of getting them their invoice through that same link, so they can also pay you by cards. And mass payout solutions, when you have many or multiple users or vendors that you need to pay. This is all backed up by or records all the data that you need: customer acquisitions and operations, tax management, compliance, and of course, product and technology. All of that is what enables us to serve you all. We offer multiple payment methods, integrated clients, local bank transfers in about 8 regions in their home currencies, our Payoneer MasterCard, which can help you with all your digital purchases and to withdraw cash from ATMs almost everywhere around the world, bank debits and wire transfers. And we also offer you multiple withdrawal methods, again, through the cards, by wire transfers to your local bank accounts, and withdrawals and withdrawing to e-wallets. Now, our global infrastructure covers, as I mentioned earlier, more than 200 countries and 150 currencies. You can have local clearing in over 150 countries in their local currency, over 145 countries where we have more than 2 banking partners or verified bank partners, three banking partners in more than 99 regions, and of course 60 or more currencies that you can use to fund your accounts. These are some of the global banks that we use to open up your virtual accounts and your IBANs with us, and some of the networks that we use in order to make the payments go across borders. Now, these are some of the global marketplaces that I mentioned who either use us as their exclusive payouts partner or as their preferred payout method to make sure that you can get paid for the products or services that you list on there. You can see some of the leading uh, freelance and remote work platforms. There's also e-commerce, travel, and many different industries covered. So I'll just quickly take you through some of the features that our platform offers, starting with the receiving accounts. So, as I mentioned earlier, we offer local receiving accounts, which acts exactly as a bank account. It enables you to get paid fast and easy at a very low cost. Let's say, mm, for example, Olawumi, setting up a journal company, you're planning to make products as global as possible. You expect to get paid from the Europe and the US. So, in that case, for example, the USA USD account, you can open it as soon as you open your Payoneer account. You will have the SWIFT and the bank details for that account, which you can share with your customers in the US. And as far as they're concerned, they're making a local transfer to you. That's what we mean when we say we enable you to be even more global. Again, the same will apply for the Europe, the European Euro account. You'll have your virtual IBAN and your bank details. The bank account will be in your company's name. You can share it with your clients. And as far as they're concerned, it's just a local transfer for them. And once, of course, the payments come into your account, as I mentioned earlier, you can withdraw to your local bank. You can issue our MasterCards, whether it's a virtual card or a physical card, and use it to make all your payments. Or you can transfer directly to freelancers or suppliers' bank accounts. If you have B2B clients, as I mentioned, you can also use the same bank accounts that I spoke about in the previous page, but those were local bank accounts. We also offer a USD wire account, which covers every region that is not covered by the local accounts. So local receiving accounts in the different 9 currencies will accept payments from these regions, whereas the wire account will accept US dollars from any other country around the world. It will be as easy as that. You will just share the bank details and the IBAN, and your customers can make you a wire transfer immediately. Some of the extra features that we offer is you can send payment requests in advance. You can schedule reminders so that you don't get paid late or send a payment request late. You can track the payment requests to see whether your clients have made the payments or not. And as I mentioned earlier, when we spoke about billing systems, you can attach the invoice, contract, sample design of your work, and any other document you want to the email that you're sharing with your clients. Now, when you want to make payments, if the supplier you're paying already has a Payoneer account, you pay them directly. All you're going to need is their email ID, which they use for Payoneer. And if not, you can pay them directly into their local bank account. All you're going to have to do is add their bank details, their account details, and with one click, you can make the transfer. Our cards program, and just before I go ahead with this, can everyone just tell me in the chat how often do you use cards for your business, or how important cards are for your business? Any digital purchases you need to make, any online payments you need to make on a daily or a weekly basis? Great. So as your responses come in, I'm going to speak a little bit about the card and about reliability. So our virtual cards and physical cards are very easy to use. You can issue the virtual card once you have your account and you received your first few payments. Within, I would say, within hours, the card will be ready. You can fund it directly from your account in the same currency. There's no transaction fees if you're using the same currency that you've received in to make your payments. And our cards are reliable. So, as I've heard as feedback from a lot of our clients in Africa, is there are sometimes great schemes and great card issuers to support businesses, but they seem to be there once you create the cards, link it to your different accounts, especially digital marketing accounts that get built automatically over time, software subscriptions. Suddenly, a few weeks or a few months in, that service is no longer available, and those service providers cannot be reliable. As I mentioned at the start, we're a publicly listed company. Our service is being provided all around the globe, and we can guarantee that our cards are reliable, safe to use, and will make all your business expenses very easy and simple to pay. Great. Otibe, thank you for participating. You use cards every day. Said, you mentioned again, you use it for overseas tour companies and suppliers. Exactly, because once you receive payments from your customers, you will then need to make payments to the wholesalers of the different travel and tourism packages. Totally understandable. Great. Hi, Raymond. Welcome from Cyprus. Okay, so going back to a very quick summary of the services I spoke about earlier. To mention again, our platform is not only web-based, you can also use it mobile app, very easy, secure, and quick to use. If I'm going to describe Payoneer in 3 simple steps, it's you get your funds in, whether by the local bank accounts, the Wire USD account, or the request a payment where they can pay you by credit cards. And this is a free service. Then you can manage your currencies on the application very easily, switch between currencies, swap currencies, etc. And the third is you can make your payouts. You can withdraw to your local bank or transfer the funds to any bank account of your supplier or freelancer in 200 plus countries. Use the virtual or physical card to make payments or pay others that have a Payoneer account almost instantly, whether it's service providers, employees, partners, suppliers, etc. Thank you, Doris, again, for participating. So, simple as that, or that's the brief about our service. Now, how we complement our service, and of course, how we provide our services to you and to everyone else, is through some of our strategic partners. Partners on demand, like GoNomad in this case. Some of the logistics that you might be facing. Some of the challenges you might be facing could be on logistics and returns, and compliance, marketing, time management, taxing, and accounting. Some of the solutions that we offer is Payoneer has a partner directory. It's all trusted partners. They provide different services, and they're experts in those areas. You can select partners based on the service that you require, based on the experience and the rating that's also available on the website. And we continuously try to add new services and new service providers to make sure that all of your needs are fulfilled. Like some of the examples are Tally for accounting, Zoho for ERP and billing, FedEx for logistics and delivery, Freshworks for startups, and of course, GoNomad to help you set up your business globally, help you either get started, or if you already have a thriving business but in Africa and you want to expand to the globe, they're going to be your success partners, and we will be helping you in the part where you need to collect your payments from across the globe. So this was a very quick brief and some information. I hope that was helpful to you. I'm happy to take any questions in the chat if you have anything specific you want to ask, or if there's any area which I wasn't very clear on and you'd like me to speak about more. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Ali. That was really, really insightful. Thank you for sharing. So that was a very quick presentation, guys, to just give us an overview of exactly how what it takes to do to process international payments, right? And as just as a summary, he spoke about three major angles, right, when it comes to international payments, right? So you have bank accounts. So right where you are today, you can set up for your own business. You can set up a bank account
Hi everyone. Sorry, I think we lost Uke. He should be back any minute. It's probably a connection issue. Just to mention that Payoneer services are not only limited to companies. Of course, primarily, we're happy to help you as companies, but even if you're a freelancer, if you're an individual, and you're getting paid from one of the global, freelance platforms, if you're an individual who's selling on Amazon, and you're starting up, you haven't set up a business yet, you're still welcome to come and register as an individual, and get paid for the products or the services that you want to get. Oh, there. Okay, okay, is back with us. Sorry.
Okay, I
Okay,
think I'm back now.
welcome back. Yes, I was just mentioning to everyone that
Okay.
even if they're individuals who sell on Amazon or work with a
Yeah.
global freelance platform, they're welcome
Yeah.
to also use our
Oh yes.
services. Yes.
Yes, totally,
So, but
totally.
great.
Yeah, so Payoneer is very much open to businesses, also open to freelancers, individuals as well, right? So if you have needs, right, for doing business, getting a bank account, right, in multiple currencies. So you want currencies for USD, you want for GBP, Euro, whatever the case may be, you should definitely sign up, right? If you're also looking to process invoices and payment links, that is also an avenue to use the Payoneer platform, right? So you can send global invoices that contain your banking information and contain one single way that your customers or your clients can make a payment to you easily. You don't have to bother about it. We use it personally ourselves. GoNomad uses it to charge customers, and it works perfectly. It works the account itself, right? The invoicing works really, really great. Okay. Then also, when it comes to cards, cards is another major deal when it comes to international payments. So if you need cards that are stable, guys, we're talking about cards that are stable, not cards that would switch off 1 minute, switch off the next week. We use the Payoneer cards as well too. It's tested, it's proven, it works across platforms. All right. So cards that are stable, not virtual cards that are turned off the next minute. The uptime with Payoneer is fantastic. It is really, really great. Okay. 99.999, in fact, 100% of the time, the card works, the card is there, and you can fund it easily from your Payoneer balance. Okay, which is why it's important that you set up your account so you can fund it easily with your Payoneer balance as well, right? And use it for multiple transactions, right? So you can use it to pay for software, you can use it to pay for anything really. I see that Said uses in his company, he pays admission and school fees overseas, right, as a tour company, and also for to suppliers. Yes, you can use that card once it is funded. You can use it to seamlessly make payments. And the beautiful thing too I love about Payoneer's cards is they have cards that are in USD. They have cards that are in Euro. They have cards that are in your GBP balance as well, and other currencies. So you can just literally set up cards for specific currencies, and you are able to really manage your billings, month over month. Okay, so I believe the other questions right now in the chat that we should take. I see one.
Yes.
What are your fees? Okay.
Okay. Excellent question. Excellent. Uh, For what are our fees for receiving? We have a free option, which is the receiving accounts. So whatever amount your customer sends you, you can receive that whole amount free of charge. And we have a standard starting fee of 2% for any withdrawals to your local bank account or transfers to a supplier's global bank account. If you pay them into their Payoneer account, it's free of charge. And if you're using the card the right way, thank you for mentioning the multiple currencies earlier. Okay, so if your balance is in USD, you issue a virtual USD card, you top it up, and then you make payments on a website that accepts payment in USD. There is zero fees, zero transaction fees, zero currency conversion fees. The only time you will get charged with the card is if the payment platform or the platform you're paying is capturing the payment in a different currency than the currency of your card. And again, that's a very standard fee across the globe by MasterCard and by Visa. I hope that answered the question. Hexa Media, you asked about Etsy and print on demand platforms. Yes, it will work. You you can automatically, I mean, sorry, you can link your account to Etsy and get paid from there. Print on demand platform, it will depend on the platform if they're partnered with us or not. But even if they're not, you'll most probably be able to get paid because what we provide you with is bank account details. And usually these platforms, even Amazon, Booking.com, and all of those, global companies, what they require from you is bank account details, and they all approve us or approve our virtual accounts as bank accounts, and they recognize them as bank accounts. So you should be able to link it and get paid without any issues.
Yeah.
Uh, Sorry. Aaron, does Payoneer have a working relationship with Nigerian CBN and banks? The Central Bank of Nigeria, I'm not sure, but I'm sure there's a relationship with the banks because we have many users in Nigeria who can withdraw from their Payoneer account to their local bank accounts without any issues. And again, about the charge and commissions, I did mention it earlier. I'll just quickly mention it again in case someone didn't get it. Receiving is free, and if you're receiving with the bank details, paying out starting at 2% if you're paying someone into your bank accounts. If you're using the cards, it could be free based on the currencies you use. And if you're paying someone into their Payoneer account, it's free of charge and almost instant. Otibe, how do you get started? I think after the webinar, you'll be receiving registration links. I think, okay, if you can take this one.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, so UT, you would get a link. So I think we can just quickly flash it. You'll get a link, right? That would enable you to easily get started if you're looking to sign up. So we're going to put it on screen, right? In the course of this presentation, you get a link. You'll be able to sign up easily.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, the registration process is pretty standard. Going to ask you some information, some documents for KYC, and then we'll help you to get onboarded. You can be onboarded in as quick as 24 to 48 hours at the latest, and request the balances and the currencies you need. Start receiving your payments within 2 to 3 days from the initial registration.
Yes, totally awesome. I believe that is as practical as it gets. Let's see. There should be another question there. Okay, what are the requirements to get a card?
Okay. So once you set up your account and you have received 2 or more payments, $100 each, you can order your card straight away. And again, that requirement is because the way to fund your card will be from your Payoneer balance. So once you get paid into your Payoneer account, you can opt in for the virtual card or for the physical card. The virtual card is free to issue, and the physical card has an annual subscription fee of $30. These are the only fees associated with cards.
Great. Yes. So it's pretty simple. I wish we could also I could have shown you as well. I mean, the whole card process with Payoneer is really simple. It's really swift, right? Once you have active balances on Payoneer, right, whichever card that you need, you're able to create it within the mobile app. So if you're someone that's very much on the go, there's a mobile app for you. You can create it on your mobile app, activate it on your mobile app, create a secure pin for it on your mobile app as well. If you want to do it on the web, which is desktop, you can also do that, right? So now you have both virtual and physical cards with Payoneer, right? Okay, so there's a
Yes.
question there too again. Let's see.
Yes, I was going to take that question. Hi, Das FX. You had an existing account. Your card expired a few years ago. Yes, there are changes. Our virtual cards, as of the beginning of this year, can be very easily linked to Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. So before, virtual cards, you would mainly use them to pay your online subscriptions or digital marketing fees. You can now easily put it on your mobile phone and pay globally at any POS or merchant that accepts Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay.
Yeah, totally awesome. Yeah. So, and again, just to reiterate, we've been able to try this out for ourselves at GoNomad, and it works really great. I think one of the biggest exciting updates from Payoneer in recent times for us has been the cards, because it's just been very seamless. We've connected it to a bunch of platforms, and it just works, right? Platforms that you would normally struggle to connect cards to, it works. Apple Pay connected successfully. It works on Google Pay also. It was connected. It works really great. So you can try it out on multiple platforms, right? And you'll be able to set it up seamlessly, right? So what I'm going to do now is I believe we can put up the link, right? We can put up the link to sign up. If you're ready to get started already, we'll put up the link right now in the chat somewhere. Okay, gifts. So let's see. So if you're ready to get started, you would see a link now up on screen. This is the link that you would go to. I believe everybody should be in now. So just visit this link, right? You'll be able to create an account. You'll be able to set up an account really really fast, right? You also be able to create cards for your different balances once you get set up. So it's a very simple, straightforward link. Whether you're a business, whether you're a freelancer, that is the link that you want to visit. It's very simple, very straightforward. All right, and you can get set up real easy. So there's another question there from Dax FX. He says, "Do I order a new card?"
Yeah, yes, you order a new card. For the physical card, you can only have one. But for virtual cards, if your requirement is mainly for online payments, you can order as many as you need. You know, what I was going to say, just to add to what Uke was mentioning about the card earlier, is especially for your digital marketing spend, to avoid sometimes like Facebook rejecting one of the cards, etc. You can order multiple cards in the same currency, have the balances on that. If you're a digital marketing agency and you want to have a different card for every client to monitor that client's specific ad spend, you can do that as well. If you have multiple online stores on your own built store or in Shopify, and you want to spend different marketing budgets from different cards for each and every store, you can do that as well. And uh, see transfer funds. Yes, Richard, you can easily transfer from your Payoneer account to your local bank in Nigeria. That's what I meant earlier with you know withdrawing to bank to your local bank accounts. To be very easy and excellent. The link has been shared here on the chat.
Yes. Okay, so we'll just keep the link back up there if you want to get started with Payoneer. All right. Yes, Richard. Just like you said, you're able to do that. Yeah, your USD domiciliary accounts would be able to receive that. Of course, that's going to be via a Swift wire transfer from Payoneer to your USD DOM, and you will get there successfully.
Yeah.
Domiciliary accounts through the Swift network. Usually, you would see that money being deposited within the 48-hour, 24 to 48-hour window. Usually, so 1 to 3 working days for Swift wire transfers. We've tested it out. We've seen that that's like the typical time frame it takes to get settled. Um, whichever
Yeah.
your bank locally here is. Okay, guys, so be sure to check the comments. There's a link there. So the link that you have on screen, it has also been put in the comment section as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the comment section. If you're watching on Facebook, it's also in the comment section. You can get started right there. All right. So just so we get more out of this, right? Before we let Ali go and take it a bit further. Um, Ali, from your perspective, right? What are the chances? What are some of the requirements? Let's say as they're going to click the link now, get set up, get signed up. What are some of the things that they may be required to have, right, as they're creating the accounts?
So, sorry. Okay, just before I answer that question,
Yeah.
uh, just replying to Aaron. Yes, the link should be
Yes, it
secured.
is.
Uh, Definitely. I think. Let me just check something if that's all right.
Yeah. So you can use the HTTPS, right, and
Yeah.
it would still take you there.
Yes. I
Yes.
I, I actually recommend using the HTTPS link.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. We'll just
Yes, please. So use that. We'll just paste the
the link again.
HTTPS now. Yeah, the link again exactly, so that you can use the updated one.
Yeah. That's updated one.
Yes, so you would find the HTTPS link now in the comments. Be sure to check it out there. It should take you straight into where you need to be. Okay, so we're going to post that across YouTube, Facebook, so that you can have access to it. Right, great. Okay, I see Richard says he likes it. It's cool. Great. Aaron, thank you as well. Awesome. Can't wait for you to get started. Okay, yeah. So there was a question, Ali.
Yeah.
So they're going to sign up. What are some of the things that they need to provide to be able to get approved on the platform?
Definitely. So all the documents that we requested should be very easy to obtain. Uh, you know, uh, Documents that you'll have on hand. If it's a company, we're gonna need company license, the national ID of one of the users. We accept the Nigerian national ID, Nigerian driving license, and the passport. It's almost the same across every region. Uh,
Perfect.
and a local bank account. You have to link your local bank account, as I mentioned earlier, uh,
Mhm.
so that you can withdraw funds to your local bank account.
Okay.
It also helps a lot with the KYC and the onboarding. So
Mhm.
a bank statement, a recent bank statement from your local bank, which shows your company's name and your address on there, would be great.
Yeah.
If it's going to be time consuming for you to go to the bank and get a printed bank statement, you can
You can
you
just
can
use the
also
mobile app.
yeah, you can also get a screenshot from your online banking, as long as you
Yeah.
don't make any edits to that screenshot, no cropping, nothing, and it shows your company's name clearly, your bank details, your IBAN, your account number, and the bank's name. That should be sufficient for us. If it's an individual, it will be the same minus the company license.
Yeah.
When you want to order your card, an additional request might be opened, which is the proof of residence for individual. And if it's a company, the proof of your official company's address. That can be, if you ever get asked for that, you can either upload a lease document or a lease contract. You can upload a utility bill or a bank statement showing your detailed address on there.
Yes. So for most people listening, the KYC really revolves around just a few information to get to know you better. Usually, it has to do with your personal ID and your residential address verification. Then, if it's for a company, it has to do with your company ID in terms of your company certificate. So, if you've set up a company, you've registered a company, you would have a company incorporation certificate. If it's a sole proprietorship, you would have a business name certificate, right? So you can use that to be able to verify that, yes, this business is actually registered if you're signing up as a business, right? And then if you want to verify your address, you can either use a utility bill, right, or your bank statement. The reason why your bank statement is accepted is because your bank statement usually has an address, right, at the top of the bank statement. Okay, so and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to like use the entire bank statement. The first page is okay, right, because it shows your address, and you can just take a screenshot of it. You can most banking platforms, they have online banks right through your app, right? through your app, and you can get on there. You can just simply request it by statement. They will send it to your email, and you can just take it from there to upload into the platform. All right. So Olukemi has a question. So let's put it up on screen. Okay. I have a Payoneer account. I'll just read it out. How do I get people in other countries to pay me? All right. So this is a very practical question. So now she has a Payoneer account, right? So how look at me. Can you give us an example? Where's your customer from, or what country do you think your customer would be from, so that we can give you practically how your customer from that country, or your client from that country can pay you, right? So we're going to make it tailored to you specifically, right? So we don't want to do guesses. Give us exactly where that customer is from, what country they're based in, right? And then we'll be able to give you a practical breakdown of how exactly they can pay you directly into your Payoneer account. All right. So while we wait for Olukemi to update us with where the customer is from, please note that the KYC process for Payoneer is really simple, really straightforward. Right. Okay. Good. So now she has updated her question. All right. Okay. If you want to share a payment link, how do you generate it? Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Great. So I'll take this one. So
Yep.
first of all, the easiest way is when you sign into your Payoneer account, you click on receiving accounts. There's a box that says receiving accounts, and you will have your different accounts: the USD wire account, Euro local account, US dollar local account, etc. Based on that country or the region, you will click on that account, and it will have your details, your company's name that we created an account with, the IBAN, the bank's name, and the bank's address. There's a copy button next to that. You just have to copy it, and you can share it with your customer by email. You can put it at the bottom of your invoice, for example. If you're using a software to generate the invoice and send directly, you'll put that as your bank details. That's method number one. They can pay you into your bank account, and that's free of charge for you to receive the payment. The second way is if you click in your account on Get Paid, you'll see another option called Request a Payment. And Request a Payment is where you will give us some information about the customer, their email address, their information, and you'll attach an invoice or a contract. And once you click Send, that request will go to them by email, or you can choose to copy that link and put it in your invoice or another invoicing platform. When the customer clicks that link, they'll be redirected to a page where they can pay you by Visa or by MasterCard. If they're in the US, they can pay you by digital checks as well. That there is a fee to receive from that method. It's variable based on what method they choose. But if they choose to pay you with a card, it's usually 3%. You can choose if you want to bear that 3%, or if you want to increase the amount you're sending them to pay by 3% so that they can pay it. You could go halfsies. They pay 1.5%, you pay 1.5%. These are the two ways that they can pay you. The third way is if they have a Payoneer account, you just have to give them your email ID, and they click on, pay someone else on Payoneer. They'll put your email address, the amount, and you receive the payment instantly, no matter what country they're from.
Great, great. That's really awesome. Okay, so Olukemi, let us know if we're able to answer your question. We will move on now to the next question from Lanre. All right, so Lanre says that he moved from Lagos to Abuja, and his account, that's his USD account, is domiciled in Lagos. Do I use my current Abuja address or Lagos?
You would use your legal residential address. If you're an individual account. If it's a company account, you will use the legal account on your company's license, because you can connect multiple bank accounts. That's fine. Even if you have one, let's say, Nigerian naira account, one US dollar account, one euro account in multiple regions within Nigeria or even outside Nigeria, you can connect all of them. If you have an account in a virtual bank or a digital bank, you can also connect it to your Payoneer account to make withdrawals. so it doesn't matter. The address that should be registered to your account is either your address of residence or your company's legal address, because mostly we're going to be using the address to send you your Payoneer physical card, or anything else that you need to receive from us by mail.
Okay, great. I think that I hope that answers the question. Let us know if you need more clarity on the question. We're more than happy to provide some more feedback there. Okay. All right. These are very insightful. I really love the questions. They're really, really practical. Thank you, everyone, for engaging. They're really, really practical questions. So we'll just hang around with Ali if there are any more questions within the next 5 minutes before we let him go. But I believe that because right now I can see a lot of people are already trying to sign up. A lot of people are already getting started, which is good to see. So just let us know if you have any other questions. We're more than happy to take them, more than happy to answer them. Because our goal here is to be able to help you simplify your international payments process such that wherever you are, wherever you do business from, and wherever your clients are, does not matter, right? You have one platform that can seamlessly help you transact both ways, right? Without necessarily stressing much about it. Okay, so we have feedback from Lukemi that she says her questions were answered. All right, great. Thank you, everyone. So the link again to get started is right there on the screen, and also in the chat. If you see in the chat on YouTube, it's also in the chat on Facebook. So you want to be sure that you get started right away. We're excited to have you. Can't wait to start supporting your business right away. Okay, great. So looking forward to more questions. More questions. Keep them coming if you have any more questions. Let's see. So we're just gonna give a last minute for some more questions before we let Ali go. It's been almost an hour. Okay. So I'll just skim through the comment section again just to see if there's any more questions. Let's see. Okay.
So yeah, just one more thing to mention, guys, is that the support will never end here. Even if you have a question tomorrow or the
Yeah.
day after, you can always reach out to GoNomad. They're our
Yes.
trusted partners. They'll have answers to most of the questions,
Yes.
and they're always connected with us directly. We're both there to support you with your
Yes.
Payoneer account, and of course with setting up a business with the right softwares and solutions to use. Then GoNomad will be the experts in that area.
Awesome. Yes, great. So just to piggyback off of what Ali just said, right? So we're more than ready to support you. I'm more than happy to provide you with all you need to do business globally, right? So GoNomad is right there. We sit in the intersection of company expansion plans, right? So today I see some people in FMCG, some people in the travel industry space, some people in freelancing and remote work. If you're looking to set up a business, right, you need actually to set up a business so that you be branded properly, right, globally. So you want to set up a company in the US, you want to set up a company in the UK, you have to get started right away with Go. And of course, once you do that, Payoneer from the GoNomad dashboard as well. I was there to see there's another question. No longer in use. What happens then? You want to take that?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So, Doris, great question, first of all. Second is, all you have to do is, if you're ordering a card or if you need anything delivered to you by Payoneer, you're just going to go on your account, you're going to request to update your address, and you're going to provide us with either a rental agreement for your home or your office, if it's a company or individual account. Or even if you don't have that, or if it's not in your company's name, or if you're like living with someone else, if the utility bill is in your name or your company's name, that's also fine. So an electric bill, a water bill, preferably recent in the past 1 or 2 months, that's fine. We can accept that.
Okay, Great. Yes. So hope that answers that. All right. So once again, okay. So it says questions can be answered. Okay, maybe provide more context, right? I'm sure we'll be able to understand it better and also provide the answer that you need. Because it seems as though your question maybe was not complete before. So just Balo, just provide us some more context, and let's see how we can exactly be of help, right? More than happy to do that. Okay, for referring new subs, yes, I believe once you are onboarded on Payoneer, you should have um, uh, a way to do that. Ali is going to answer that for you.
Yeah. So we run campaigns, at different parts of the year, where if you refer a friend, you and your friend can get a credit when they do their first transaction, and there's usually a threshold. So when they receive their first, for example, $1,000, $5,000, $1,000, depending on the campaign, you can get rewards. So if you do sign up and you're happy to use us, it would be great, of course, when you start to refer other friends or business associates who will make use of our service. And just watch for different campaigns. You usually get emails saying that refer a friend or refer a partner, and you will receive a bonus of XYZ.
Awesome, great. Yeah, so there's enough for everyone. There's a lot going on there, and you should be a part of it. Okay, so Balogun will please rephrase your question, provide more context. If you still have a question, we're more than happy to answer it. But for everyone, if you're looking to so you want to do business, as a proper brand, represented globally, you need what is called LLC. An LLC is a limited liability company, right? That you can set up as a private company. So if you're just like we have our travel agency, Said, you can set up an LLC with GoNomad, right, in the US, and that LLC would be your private company that interfaces with your global customers, right? And of course, with the platform like Payoneer, you can set up a Payoneer account for that LLC, right? And it will be able to have a US representation. It's going to have a certificate for it to have multiple currency bank accounts set up with the platform like Payoneer. You're going to have cards as well that you can use. You're also going to have payment processors, right? Transactions for your clients, for yourself, however they can encourage to set up an LLC, a limited liability company for your brand, right? So that you can properly be represented as a brand out there to your customers all over the world. Because trust me, when you begin to do business globally, right, you want to do business as an actual business, right? You want to reduce personal touch from your business. Imagine if Ali came here today and said, "Hey, this is Ali in Ali Services. I'm gonna be the one to give you the cards. I'm gonna be the one to give you the bank account." You probably would not really trust him. You probably would be like, "Yeah, are you really sure? When you're sleeping, what happens with the cards, right?" But Ali said, "Hey, it's Payoneer, right? And you trust that it's a company. There's a structure, right? And it's going to, they're definitely going to be able to provide you this whenever you need, because the company is always active, it's always online, right? So same thing goes for you. You want to boost trust in your business, you want to boost trust with your clients, your customers, you need an LLC, you need an incorporated company that is global in nature, also help you secure partnerships, right? I mean, look at us today, right? GoNomad being able to partner with Payoneer, that's because we're a global brand as well, okay? So you want to be able to set up an LLC for your brand, for your business, right, that interfaces with your global customers. So an LLC, again, is a limited liability company which you own. You can own it as a single owner. You can own it as with multiple owners or multiple founders. Very possible. Once you do that, we're also able to integrate your SIM platform, get multiple currency bank accounts, get virtual cards for your business, multiple too as well if you want, for different departments in your business, different units in your business, right? Seamlessly and easily, one-time setup, right? And it's very simple to get started. The link is there on screen, right? And I believe the link is also going to be put in the chat as we progress. So the link to get started on GoNomad is on the screen. and it's also going to be put in the comment section for you to get started. So there's a question from Utibe that says, yes, okay, so let's take that question. It says, is when I set up an account with GoNomad? Yes. So on the GoNomad dashboard, we have a integration to Payoneer, one-click easy setup to Payoneer, right? So it's all part of the package too as well, right? You can get started. So with GoNomad, right, you get two packages. You get your company set up, well branded, right? You look like a proper business, you look like a global company, and then also you, with the help of Payoneer, we're also able to provide you with bank accounts for your business, virtual cards for your business easily that you can use and operate from anywhere. And the beautiful thing about setting it up through GoNomad is we are partnered with Payoneer, so you can trust that we are able to walk you through, help you, provide you whatever assistance, whatever questions you have, because of course we believe that you're going to have questions beyond this point, right? So that's exactly where we come in as a partner to be able to provide answers to your questions, whatever they may be, right? Okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? What about this? So we've studied that, we use it ourselves, we've mastered it over the period of time, right? So we have we also share a bit of the domain expertise from the team, and we're able to pass that on to you as well. So get started with your LLC. The link right there is in the chat, the comment section of the live stream, and it's also on screen, right? So once you get started, really simple, really easy process. Like I said, you can set it up as a single owner. So even if you're the only owner of the company, doesn't matter, right? The same type of KYC requirements on Payoneer is the same thing for us as well, right? So we're going to help you. We're going to obtain an ID for you to verify you. We're going to obtain a utility bill or a bank statement to verify your address, and we'll set you up pretty simple, pretty easy. And one of the interesting things about GoNomad is the speed of the platform. You would not believe, guys, if you get started today trying to form your LLC, right? Your company is fast. It is that fast, right? Oh, good. So we have a recommendation right there. So my friend used it separately, right? So if you form an LLC with GoNomad, you get your company certificate in just 24 hours, and within 24 hours, guess what? We're moving on to help you, give you the assistance, really fast and all of that. Okay. So you want to be sure to set up, look like a global business, be a global business with GoNomad. We're able to set really fast with you. All right. So if you have any questions outside how our process works, how exactly, what kind of new form, where can you incorporate, we'll also make those. But the primary tools right now that we support is company incorporation and banking setup in the US, okay, in Canada, in Ireland as well, right? So these are all tier one top economies, top markets of the world that you want your business to be represented in, right? So if that's something of interest, which it should, you should go ahead to sign up on GoNomad right away. All right. Okay. Okay, good. So we also have a testimonial here from for Payoneer from Mulukemi, who says she's a Payoneer and has been operating it for about a year. It's an awesome platform. Exactly. Right. So you can see the company, GoNomad and Payoneer, you're in very, very good company. Once again, this has been really, really exciting. This has been really, really engaging. If you have further questions beyond this time, right, just visit our website. There's a live chat option. There's a live chat button there, whether it's about Payoneer, GoNomad, whichever it is. It's a live chat on the website. Just visit us and say hello, right? Ask us any questions. Follow us on Instagram. We're more than happy to provide answers to you. All right. Okay. So if you have further questions, those are the channels to go. Just go to our website, gonomadhq.com. Okay. Hit us up on live chat. Send us a message. Say hello. Let us know how we can be of help, and we'll be more than happy to be up to you, whether it's helping you up your LLC or helping you connect or integrate seamlessly. We are the right platform to help you do just that. Okay. All right. Any final words, Ali?
I just want to thank everyone who showed up and hope to see you all as happy customers, both on Payoneer platform and with GoNomad as well.
Awesome.
Thank you again, Uke, and the GoNomad team for having us. We, of course, always look forward to supporting companies, not only from Nigeria and not only from Africa, but from anyone who would like to, use your services or our services, we're always there, happy to support, and happy to take you to the global market and help your business grow and thrive globally.
Perfect. Well said. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for a great presentation. It has been a good time. Thank you everyone too for the link is still going to be live, so you can share this out to anyone who you think should have been a part of this, and they will be able to watch the replay and also have access to the great offers that were made right here. Here you go. One last announcement. If you get started right now on GoNomad, there's a 100% off discount for you. So get started, go form your LLC right now, and we'll see you on the other side. Thank you again, and we're going to draw the curtains here. Until the next time, this has been the A to Z of international payments, Payoneer's guide to getting paid globally. Thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see you another time.